the lifestyle there is much more humble, much more community, much smaller. Their houses are small. They're like everything is way more dense than here. Like in the United States, if you're living in an apartment, you're like, man, that's small and it's compact. And in the Philippines, like a big house is the size of an average apartment here. Like a small house is literally the size. It's like a, like 10 by 20 area would house a whole family. So everything's way more dense, and they do not worry about things as much as we do. Cars don't, where I was especially, cars weren't huge. I think I only knew 3 people with a car. But everybody had like a moped or a motorcycle or something like that. So motorcycles and things like that were standard. In the big cities like Manila, Cebu, they had cars. But for the most part, every transportation was straight motorcycles or tricycles. Tricycles were motorcycles with sidecars, and you just like traveled that way. So a lot of people had, if they had a motorcycle, it was their dad's or the father of the house typically, and he usually took that to work. And most mothers and children got around by either walking or tricycles or jeeps, like jeepneys and stuff, depending on where they're at. And then some cities use pajaks, which was like the same as a tricycle but a bike. And their lifestyle is very different too, because economically it's not incredibly stable. So here you can put all your money into a 401k or a Roth and like know that retirement's coming. And that's not kind of how it works there. They have to save. They have to store all their money. And so lifestyle that way is a lot more difficult. Money and jobs. Like America has a lot more opportunity for growing and making money and advancing that way. Most people there have their own little small business, or they own a tricycle, or they sell something just because that's the best way to make money. And then a lot of them do construction or things like that. So, but they are way more focused on family. They're way more focused on like just being happy with what they have rather than going for more. Americans are always trying to like get more, be more important, be bigger, be richer. They're way more focused on just being content and being happy and being always working hard, but not necessarily needing more.